the news of the Kenyans, and more so in the mouths of the Gen Zs, is the killing of one Alberto Jong. Alberto Jong was abducted, tortured, and then murdered after he was accused by the DIG of police, Mr. Langat, for having tarnished his name on public, that is on a social media post. Albert posted a headline that was written, "A mafia cop." We all know DIG Langata have been having several cases and several scandals under the NPS, that is the National Police Service. He has been accused of being a very corrupt police officer, a police officer who is earning more than the ministers. And after Albert was abducted, tortured, and murdered, the DIG stepped aside to allow investigation to be conducted by the IPO and the DCI of the Republic. But to our wonders, we were waiting for Raila Amolo speech and statement regarding the death of one Alberto Jong. But it has come to our surprise that Raila is in support of DIG Langat for having tortured and killed Alberto Jong after the DIG of police succumbed to the pressure that was put on him by the Gen Zs who have been taking the streets and picketing regarding for justice for one Alberto Jong, and regarding they have been requesting the DCI and the National Police to arrest their leader, that is DIG Langat, and to be held accountable and to be named as the man behind the killing of Alberto Jong. And after DIG Langat saw that the demonstrations had become very severe and they were pointing directly to him, he decided to step down and allow for investigation to be conducted while he is not serving in office as the DIG of police. And he wrote a statement saying that he has excluded himself from the duties of the DIG and he has given his office to his assistant to offer any services that will be required for the DIG to offer, so that he could allow room for investigation and to give IPOA a good and a quality time to investigate him over the same murder that he was accused of. And this has captured our surprise that indeed the ODM dogs and the ODM mad dog Raila Odinga want DIG Langat back in office. Like, this is not what we called for. And I have said now and again, and I will repeat that in the end, we will not remember the pains that we were given by our enemies, but moreover, we will remember the silence of our friends during the times of oppression. In this politics of Kenya, it's a man-eat-man society. So Raila Odinga is feasting on blood of Alberto Jong. Indeed, he wants the man accused of his murder back in office even before the investigations or the DCI and the IPO have cleared him of the offense, because he is the man behind the command. He is the man who gave the command that that Alberto Jong should be abducted and brought all the way from his home to Nairobi, that is from Homabay to Nairobi, so that he would be questioned at Central Police Station and at Mazingira House, the DCI headquarters in Kiambu Road. And after he has resigned, Raila has called for him to come back to the office. Report that former Prime Minister Raila Odinga wanted DIG Langat reinstated spread on social media. However, the Raila-led Orange Democratic Movement flagged the social media post that had garnered attention. The allegations came at a time when Langat had stepped aside to pave way for thorough investigations into the murder of blogger Alberto Jong. The Orange Democratic Movement ODM has set the record straight on claims that former Prime Minister Raila Odinga was against Deputy Inspector General Langat's decision to step aside. The party took to its social media platform to flag a post that claimed Raila wanted Langat back in office. They also stated that the post was fake. You guys, after we have made our voice and you have heard it, that is when you guys rush to say that those are fake news. But deep down, you know what's right and what you wrote. We saw and we were there, and we will not forget. Some Kenyans say hatred is a long-term investment, and we are keeping those ones very safe for you. One day, one time, you will need them, and we will serve you them hot and very severe. The flagged post also alleged that the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga had come to Langat's defense, stating that he had done nothing wrong. DIG Langat only exercised his civic duty to make a legal complaint after he was defamed. I called the President and the Inspector General of Police. I call upon the President and the Inspector General of Police to reinstate him, as no investigation has pointed out to him. Real criminals in Alberto Jong's murder should be brought to book. The fake caption that was written by Raila Odinga read, "This report came in the wake of Langat's decision to step aside to allow thorough investigation into the murder of blogger Alberto Jong, who died while in police custody at the Central Police Station." In a statement seen, Langat said that his decision was guided and prompted by his need to uphold the transparency and integrity as investigations continued. While extending his condolences to the family of the late Ojwang, he affirmed his willingness to support the probe in any way he may be required to. Ojwang's death has caused outrage, especially among the youths who have been staging protests demanding that Langat resign. The latest announcement comes days after the alliance between President William Samoei Ruto and Raila Odinga got strained over Ojwang's murder. In a strongly worded statement, ODM accused the Ruto-led Kenya Kwanza government of breaching the agreement on March 7th. The pact was to ensure the government reined in rogue security agencies. The ODM party further urged the government to bring police officers who break the law to book. The party further stated that they did not sign to police brutality, abductions, and the killings of young Kenyans. The party MP had earlier called on the government to ensure that the perpetrators behind Ojwang's brutal murder face the full law. The father questioned the reasons why the security agencies chose to transfer Ojwang from his home in Omabay County to Nairobi. The MP further called on Ruto to ensure that Ojwang's case does not go unresolved. So, my guys, we all say that even if we are going to give Raila the same word that he was given by his advisors, more so the Siaya Governor James Orengo, when you are eating with the devil, make sure that you have a long fork, so that the time you are going to bite the food, the devil does not go ahead and pour on you. So this is the same word we will put to Raila Odinga. We know you're feasting with this government. We know you and your family are benefiting from the things that the government of Mr. President William Samoei Ruto is swindling from the people's and from the pockets and the payslips that he has been rending off the Kenyan employees. But remember, when you guys will be when the MOU will run out of time and you guys will part ways, you will be dinding the same people that you are despiting after they have been killed, and you are saying that DIG Langat should come back to office. Help us put a word there out to Raila Odinga. The people have the power. We either practice democratically through the elected leaders, or we take matters into our hands and solve our problem as the people of the nation of Kenya. I would like to hear your views on this. Leave a comment on the comment section, like, share, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is Janjala Mjini KE. Let's meet on our next video.